Hello, welcome back. Glad to have you here today to still discuss the topic of kindness. I'm going to sing a quick song. I want you to pay attention to the words, not necessarily my voice, but the words kind of capture what we're going to look at for a few minutes today. Something beautiful, something good. All my confusion, Lord, you understood. All I have to offer you is brokenness and strife. But you made something beautiful of my life. That's a beautiful song, and it got me into thinking about what is beautiful. Uh, and maybe that's a question that you could ask yourself. If you were asked to describe something beautiful, what would you describe? Would it be a flower in a garden, or a picture of a sunset, or maybe a painting in an art gallery, or a piece of clothing? How about a newborn baby, or a mother and child in each other's embrace? When you think of something beautiful, what comes to your mind? I think this would be a very interesting exercise to engage in, to write a list of what you would consider beautiful. And after you have completed that list, I want you to check to see if you put your name on that list. My guess is that you didn't. I would also guess that a very small percentage of women as well as men would ever consider themselves beautiful. Well, that led me to do an exercise that I found online. After I wrote a list of what I consider beautiful, I finished my list, and then I decided to go online and I looked up what was called the Ultimate Beauty Quiz. The directions on the website stated that how you answer these questions will then determine your level of beauty. So I thought, well, I'm going to give this a try. So I kind of sucked in my pride and I began the quiz. The beginning questions weren't bad. I could answer my gender and I could answer my age. I fantasized just a little bit about measurements and weight. I thought, well, the rest should be easy, right? Wrong, because my first results actually listed me as no better in looks or similar in looks to a bowl of uncooked dough. Yes. Then when the following question asked me how closely I resembled my dog, then I really knew I was in trouble. Uh, so much for my first and most likely my last beauty quiz. But the exercise did lead me to wonder how our society really defines beauty and why we don't think of ourselves as beautiful. After all, we live in a world that is obsessed with beauty. If one searches the internet, you wouldn't believe it because there are 43 million sites that have to do with beauty secrets. 43 million. I read a beautiful book by John O'Donohue, which is called Beauty, the Incredible Embrace. And John O'Donohue writes in this book that a world without beauty would be unbearable. Beauty is quietly woven into our ordinary day that sometimes we hardly even notice it. We take it for granted. Everywhere there is tenderness, everywhere there is care, and today, looking at kindness, everywhere there is kindness, there is beauty. The author continues to say, if there is beauty in a face, if there's beauty in a face, it's the soul that lights it up. It's the soul that makes the face beautiful. Beauty calls us forth, he says, to feel its rhythm, to think and act beautifully in a world that needs to awaken the beautiful in each one of us. So I'm concentrating on that today. In this book, The Side of Kindness, I do have a chapter in here that is called Discovering the Beautiful is Discovering God. And there's some beautiful passages in here too. One is Corinthians 1, 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you? That's a beautiful expression and thing to remember, is that the Holy Spirit is within us and all things are beautiful. So perhaps during this next week, we can move towards looking at each other in a different way, moving toward beauty, beauty in each other, in our work, at our home, in our planet. Can you imagine what our whole life would be like if we saw all that God created as beautiful? Perhaps then we would treat each other and those around us with a great deal more respect, a great deal more kindness, and a great deal of incredible awe. Because that kind of level of kindness and beauty is worthy of incredible respect. So let's concentrate on that this week, being kind and looking at the beauty all around us and especially within ourselves. I'll see you next week. Thank you.